Hi guys, thanks for joining me again on Games Re-Up. Today we have my worst controller. What do you reckon it is? I'll give you a clue. It's made by Nintendo. It's this. The biggest piece of shit known to man. Well, not biggest piece of shit, it's not great. Just look at it. It's an absolute monster. It's so damn ugly. I mean, look at the joystick. There's just no sort of... There's no real... I don't know really. It's just not that comfortable to use. Just when you're holding it, it's like... Your hands are everywhere. And not anywhere, if you know what I mean. There's a few good things with this. Although this isn't very accurate, this actually makes for a great sort of platforming controller. Buttons are good, feels solid, start button's fine, button there, so that kind of makes sense. Almost feels a bit nunchucky. Probably where they got the idea for the nunchuck from. Shoulder buttons, they'll only work if you're doing this. It's very hard to do that. Which is also why I think Goldeneye didn't feel that great to me, retrospectively. I've played it again recently, and it's really, really damn awkward. And this is not very accurate. But if you've got any platformers where you're using the D-pad and these buttons, fine. That's fine. This is not. Not at all. The only one great thing about this, I think, to save room on the actual console, is the fact that the memory card, if I can get it out, one of these little beauties, memory packs, goes into here. The actual reverse of the controller. This worked. Save space. And it's also where you add the rumble pack. So obviously now we have that all built into our controllers. But on here, you plugged it into the back. So for games like Lilac Wars, which came with the limited edition one, and games like Goldeneye, you would actually get the rumble effect. That obviously required batteries, but on here, you just plug it in, it's ready to go. It's bulky, and does make the controller quite heavy, but if you wanted that vibration feature, you needed that. Let's try Goldeneye, shall we? Let's see how this actually does work. Yeah, James Bond. Here he is. Wow, this is bringing back memories. Do you know, as much as I was moaning about this, it's not so bad. Let's see how we can actually take on some enemies with it. Now, where did that even come from? Do you know this actually ain't so bad? Okay. After playing for this for a bit, this actually works okay on this sort of game. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I think I was wrong. I'm gonna play some more Goldeneye. Yeah, dual guns. Now, don't get me wrong, this is an okay controller. It's built well, which a lot of controllers aren't nowadays, and a lot of controllers do break and the buttons just stop working. But this keeps on going. So on that respect, it's actually an okay controller. I know I'm bashing the hell out of it, verbally, but it's actually okay. You know, there are worse controllers out there. The Master System controller is one that comes to mind. That breaks really easily and the buttons stop working very easily over the years, but this just keeps on soldering through. So, if I had to give it a mark out of 10, I would give it probably a 6, which isn't bad. It's an okay controller, as I said. So, if you're an N64 fanboy, you're going to love this anyway. If you don't have an N64, and you're worried about the controller, don't be too worried, because there are some games that this really works well for. Hydro Thunder's one of them. That's a good racing game. F-Zero X, that works fine. But the shooting games just don't seem to hit the mark. But, you know, next I'll be giving you my favourite controller, which I'll reveal next. Stay tuned, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.